Hello, and welcome to Spaced Out. I'm Sophie Hammell. Coming up, the rocky tale of an accidental discovery. But first, the news.
I'm Steve Smith.
And I'm Sylvia Cannoli. North Pole authorities announced the discovery of 4,000 Chatty Cathy dolls missing since Christmas Eve 1962. According to Sheriff Omar O'Shea, the irritatingly talky toys were hijacked by a group of parents calling themselves the Silent Knights. That's Knights. O'Shea says an anonymous caller told them where the dolls were stashed.
Thanks to the tipster, we found the toys in an old Vermont bomb shelter. As soon as we opened the door, we could hear them. 4,000 very chatty Cathys down there in the dark, pulling each other's strings. Ugh.
Instead of removing the dolls, O'Shea torched them with a flamethrower, saying, quote, "The world's better off without those creepy things." Back to you, Steve.
The world's first hot soda warm-up was pulled from shelf within hours after its debut yesterday. Wendy Wilson is with the North Pole Product Police.
That drink was a mushroom cloud in a can. Literally.
Wilson says a special Kevlar-coated lead tube in the center of each can contains a minimal neutron generator that keeps the drink hot.
Unfortunately, one of those tubes accidentally ruptured during checkout and, well, kaboom.
Kaboom indeed. Back to you, Sophie.
Thank you, Steve. Scientists at the Prancer Observatory and the Lighter-Than-Air Research Institute say they discovered a new element that will end Santa's dependence on flying reindeer forever. Spaced-out reporter Orville Newton has the live report.
As everyone can see, I'm here at the Polar Institute with the scientists who play key roles in this astounding tale.
Time out, Orville. This isn't television. Our listeners can't see you. They can't see anyone.
Right, well, listeners, imagine me in a laboratory the size of an airplane hangar, and I'm surrounded by a gaggle of bespectacled elves in tiny white lab coats, clutching their tiny little clipboards. It's unsettling.
Unsettling?
Well, duh, Sophie. I'm in this room with hundreds of teeny tiny scientists, and they're all running amok.
Did you just say amok?
Yes, I did, Sophie, and hey, you down there, get away from my foot.
Did you just kick one of those tiny little scientists? Orville? I'll bet you're nodding. You're nodding, aren't you? Well, stop it right now. Just finish your story. Got it? You're nodding again.
Sorry. The new element, Rudolphium, is the first addition to the periodic table in nearly a century. Dr. Anna Aufbaum is the Institute's chief financial officer. I hear, Dr. Aufbaum, that serendipity was responsible for this discovery.
Serendipity schmerendipity. It was an accident. We were having our annual company picnic when one of our scientists, Dr. Abadubius, spilled his hot cocoa on an outcropping of strange-looking rock. He cleaned it up with a napkin, and then the dummy stuck the mess in the pocket of his lab coat.
That makes him a dummy?
Of course, because only a dummy puts a sopping wet napkin into the same pocket as a very expensive micro-electromagnetic levitation. The young Dr. Dubious will be a very old elf indeed by the time he finishes paying it off. Dr. Bottom Line, that's what...
After months of experimentation, scientists at the Institute finally isolated the heretofore unknown Rudolphium molecule. Dr. Gaston Plante, you were in charge of the team that made the discovery, right?
I was. It's simply impossible to convey the excitement we felt when we got our first glimpse of the little naked Rudolphium molecule.
Naked? As in no underpants naked?
Don't be silly. Naked as in no electrons.
Oh, yeah. I totally get it when you explain it like that.
Not no electrons exactly. We just couldn't see them. It turns out Rudolphium electrons like to hide in the nucleus with their little proton and neutron friends.
Electrons have friends?
Oh, of course they do. Everyone's got friends.
I don't have any friends.
Oh, well, sucks to be you. Anyway, since Rudolphium is a solid, it's easier to use in the helium gas. You just dissolve a few of the grains of this stuff in some paint. We like atomic tangerine here at the Institute. Brush a little of the paint on an object and wait for it to dry.
And then, when the paint dries?
The object takes off. Let me show you. Yuri. Yeah, kitty kitty.
You're kidding. You're gonna paint a cat? This cat?
Oh, what? Oh, don't worry. They tell me the cat's done this 100 times already. You just love to fly, don't you, kitty? Oh, The dog and the dropper, on the other hand, they don't like it much. But the cat, that's why they named him Yuri, after the cosmonaut.
Yeah, brilliant. Can we move this little demonstration along, Doctor?
Well, first we grind some Rudolphium into the can of paint. Let go. Give it a quick stir. And then we brush it onto the cat, like so. While you blow on the paint, I will tie the string around the cat's tail. And then, no, don't let go, no! Yuri, no, stop. No, Yuri! Yuri, no!
Dude! How terrible! How we do? Dude, stop!
No too soon. Tie the object down before the Rudolphium dries.
There you have it, Sophie. The story of
Orville?
What happened? How come I'm on the floor? Ooh, look. Flying kitty. Here, kitty. Come to Orville. I love you, little kitty.
Someone call 911. Tell him to send an ambulance to the Institute. We've got a reporter down. Oh, and you might want to give them a heads up about the flying cat. How about that? Time's not the only thing that flies by. You can find a detailed account of the Rudolphium discovery in the January edition of Mad Scientist magazine, which goes on sale next week. To see photos of Yuri, the flying cat, visit our website spacedout.artc.org. I'm Sophie Hammell. Up next, the Transcendental Existentialist. Host Cammie Hagel gets up close and personal with an unexamined life to see if it was, in fact, not worth living. Stay tuned.
The Christmas edition of Space Out is made possible by
Currier and Ives Media Productions. Don't let ugly reality ruin a beautiful memory. Currier and Ives will preserve the past like you want future generations to remember it. Let Currier and Ives make it real.
and by
The Rosebud Company, maker of quality sled sleighs and toboggans. Go ahead, play in the snow. Rosebud, fun that lasts a lifetime.